Hi, my name is Dennis Feidner. I'm the CEO for a company called Chief Financial Officer on the Go, Sage Partner. We have a new program that I want to show you today. If you're watching this video, it's intended for people that have Sage 100 that have to do three things for this thing to work. One is you have to use the basic estimating that comes with Sage 100. You have to apply part numbers to each of the line items, which most people do, but these are kind of the requirements for this to work for you. You have to identify the part numbers that you're purchasing. And then when you process an AP invoice, you need to process either against that purchase order that you created or against the part number that you're buying with a quantity and a price. So that's the second prerequisite. And the third one is if you're using inventory, same thing, that you obviously need part numbers to take things in and out of inventory. As long as you're using part numbers in those three places, then this program will be available for you. So let me just minimize this real quick. So here it is. Basically what we're doing is we're ability to run this over multiple companies, multiple jobs, any job that you want to pick. Kind of tells you real quickly the name of the job, who the client is, who the estimator was, who the salesperson was, and who the project manager was, the status of that job, the type of the job from here. It then goes in and looks at, from the takeoff, it goes in and says, for example, on line 14 here, whoops, missed it by one here. On line 14, in the takeoff, cost type 5, cost code 150, or 1050, I'm sorry, you had estimated 8 of those at $75 each. So it's 8 hours or 8 permits, whatever it is, 8 hours to get permitted or 8 permits, I'm not really sure what the unit was, for $600. The actuals that have come through either AP or inventory are, you actually wind up with 14 of those at $78. And so now you can see I have let me get out of here, an unfavorable variance of 6 units and an unfavorable price variance of $3 a unit. So you have an unfavorable variance of 492. On this next line for the service repair tech, estimated 156 at $45 an hour. I've already used 180 at the right price, 45, but that puts me over by 1,080. On this one here, same thing. I estimated 10, I used 13. So this is going to give you your material variances by unit of parts, not by cost code, which is kind of a really broad picture. This gets down right to the part level that you estimated. So a perfect example, if I'm a plumber and I estimated to use 6 urinals and I see that I bought 7, why did I buy 7? Did I break one? Or did the estimator miss one on the takeoff? This will really, and I promise you, we're working with a large client on this project. This is going to let you know exactly how much you should be estimating on quantity and how poorly or how accurately you're estimating and how accurately and efficiently you're actually doing the purchasing on the pricing. So that's all there is to it, guys. It's pretty simple, but there's a lot of work that goes into this because we're extracting information at a level that Sage doesn't typically bring it out, and that's at the part level. There are no reports in there. This report cannot be written in the report writer itself. This is a special program. It runs in Excel. It's tied in here. If I want to come in here and pick a different job, I pick a different job and hit the refresh. If I have multiple companies, I pick the companies. I have the ability to hide part numbers if they're from inventory. I can come down here and say, you know what? I'm only concerned with cost type 1. And then I can just filter that down, only looking at cost type 1. Now, if I want to go in here and say, hey, you know what? I only want to look at my labor. There's my labor. And so I have ability to filter this or look at it all at once. And so anyway, if you want more information on this, it takes a phone call. My name is Dennis. Phone number is an 800 number, so it's pretty easy for you to do that. It's 800-659-5851. So 800-659-5851. Again, call us. If this is something you like, I want to get a little bit more information about your company. If it will make sure it works for you. If it looks like it will work for you and you qualify, we can get you on a 30-day trial. It'll time out after 30 days. But I would, do that, or we can take your company data and run some jobs for you, so you can see what the report looks like. It's up to you, but I encourage you to take a look at this. This is a level of detail that I have not seen in the 13 years that we've been doing the Sage 100/Master Builder. So anyway, give me a call if you want to take a deeper look into this thing. Thank you very much.